here.
Sure.
Let,
15-40. Hello, 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 hello. Now, Prospero Conquo, who's looking to juice it and get back to the possibilities of getting back this game, and he has a good chance and a fantastic deuce from a fantastic play of a sensation of the moment. It's Ikenna Prospero Conquo, who really, at this time, making sure that he's not leaving the court without making a statement loud enough. He has to earn it this time to earn the advantage and perhaps be able to earn it back and get it into this game. 5-2. It is Emmanuel Akman Michael with an amazing charge. But look at that for a service.
that's it, man. He needs so much more of that. Honestly, if he's able to maintain 60% of serves in, the game goes different on his side of the court. I think that's one thing he hasn't really been able to do so well in this game. He hasn't had a lot of first serves in, and that lets someone like Michael attack it. That's a Davis Cup player. You don't give him little serves.
Absolutely, absolutely. It goes out, and it's another deuce from another incredible rally. I mean, back to back, back and forth, ding dong affair. Both players know that they can actually take it, and they are going for it with every ounce in the play. I mean, Emmanuel Michael knows that he can actually win this first set with this game still in context. Meanwhile, Ikenna Okonkwo knows that he can actually bring the game back alive by winning this particular game.
Yep. Oh.
It's Emmanuel Michael with the edge, the advantage, and now is at set point. A Davis Cup player looking to earn another break in the first set, to look into making it 2 breaks, as he's also looking to repeat for the very last encounter, 6-2 for the first set result. And service to come. It goes out another deuce.
This is a tough contested game. Michael wants to take this game right here, right now. And Ikenna wants to just fight one more time for his life for the set. It's a tough game. But these are the games that are really important, because you win this, you don't know how it's going to affect the other player.
I mean, look at this kind of games. These are the kind of games that build your character. I mean, you have to have your emotion and composure. And that's exactly what he's trying to do, to make sure that he's able to tame the temperament and be able to get himself to earning point. But of course, it's amazing play and a fantastic finish from Ikenna Prospero Okonkwo. That was absolutely calculated, mathematically formulated, and it just was not going to be denied all of the effort, and earning that point, take the advantage. I hope it's just going to be the 4th deuce.
No, but that was fantastic point creation over there. You see, it looks like he has a playbook in his mind, and he's just choosing what he wants to do at every point in time. I love that. I love that for tennis.
Advantage to Ikenna Okonkwo Prosper. He's going to have to go for first service with that strike in the net. Of course, still here to make this game come alive for 1 point, and it will be 3-5, and it might be rewriting the odds. Is that it? Yes. He looks to finish up now Ikenna Okonkwo earned game number 3. I think that's exceptional.
Well, at least he's one better than last year.
Talk about improvement. I mean,
Yeah.
from last year to this year, we have seen a tremendous improvement from this young lad, and of course, coming through to making sure that he was able to tweak, twist, and twat the result from last season. I think that also tells that he's improving. He can only go up from
You
here.
can only honestly go up from here. You know, these guys, they need a lot more experiences because you can see his game has actually gone up a level. But the maturity, the experience, the amount of battles Akwan has also been on, that also plays a part. It honestly only goes up from here.
Well, now having earned a third game, to be able to still keep this set alive after this particular game, he has to break Ikenna Prosper Okonkwo, and it's earned the first point with Love 15 as he continues his resurgence. Ikenna Prosper Okonkwo here in it, he has to earn it. He has to break back the opposition to be able to have a chance whatsoever
At saving this first
at
set.
saving the first set. Love 15. Emmanuel Akpan Michael here looking to foul at 15. Big hit from both players. But how big does it get? 15 all, and it is Emmanuel Michael whose persistency kept the cool to earn the points. I mean, in games of this nature, it all boils down to a question of character at the end of the day. Your ability to stay, your ability to tame your temperament, your ability to be able to stay in the business, irrespective of how long the rally extends. But of course, staying to the very end sure has its rewards.
Yeah, it definitely does. I think one thing I'm noticing a bit is Igena is a lot more patient on this service game. It looks like he's changed a bit on what he's trying to do, trying to be able to rally up a bit more before he goes big.
Woo!
Oh, this is so much beautiful hitting. Oh, but that is so consistent from Michael.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think at this juncture, both players realize that it's about the tenants they have garnered from the Orem Tennis Academy, especially in the character aspect, that will actually see them off of this game because both players know how important it is to be able to rally. Both players know how important it is to go big. Both players know how it is to minimize the errors. But of course, it's the ability to stay in the rally that seems to be the difference here.
That's what it is. That's honestly, I think you need some more analyst jobs from Pablo.
I might just be calling at the big shots. That's a perfect lineup. And it's 30 all. Well, who says it's not possible to get back? Prosper Ikenna Okonkwo absolutely binging on belief. Five games to 3 to Emmanuel Akpan Michael. 30 games all in the ninth game of the first set of this men's singles final of the 46th Central Bank of Nigeria Senior Open Tennis Championship. Look at that! He's gonna make it happen.
He wanted to kill that man.
So close,
Wow.
yet so far away at the same time. Can these two words even appear in the same sentence?
It is crazy, and you know that can affect a player because right now he might be a bit shaky. He knew that was the point he should have taken right there.
Absolutely.
That is crazy.
And that might result in a momentum shift right now.
It could.
Because it has a way to dampen on the psychology.
It honestly could.
And it's now
I
30.
wonder what he does on this point. What choice of serve does he take? Because he needs a quick one. That's 30-40 right
Yeah,
now.
30-40 now. And it's break point
His break.
for
I think that
Ikenna
might be one of
Okonkwo.
his first ones in this first set on Michael's serve. First thing he needs to know is he needs to get this ball back in play. Second serve, he's
Second
attacking
serve.
it. He's attacking this
Oh.
ball.
And it's a risk to attack a second serve.
It honestly is. It depends on where it comes to. Ooh, lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
That's exactly what you expect to see in a resilient rally from Ikenna Prosper Okonkwo. What a way to break. I mean, he is now back into the set, and anything absolutely is possible, JD.
Honestly, what a way to take the game back. Now you have to make sure you consolidate your serve because that was fantastic. I knew, when you smash your ball to the net like that, it shakes you a bit, No matter who you are, how experienced you are, it was a huge one.
Well, once again, we are experiencing the very first set now. I've experienced 9 games and only one in between. It is the men's singles final, and it's the 46th Central Bank of Nigeria Senior Open Tennis Championship. The men's singles final comes to the very cups with Emmanuel Akpan Michael with 2 breaks in it. It is now Ikenna Prosper Okonkwo with his own break in it, and now he will be heading to Edging for a pair of 5 games each when we come back. It is 5 games to 4 still to the Davis Cup player Emmanuel Akpan Michael, who leads the way, but the first set is far from being over. Quickly ease myself for me. What?
He just went to ease himself. What is that? When did you say that? I wasn't even listening to what he was saying. In a game like the other guys before.
I've told him this thing too many times. You don't predict like that, and the guy is listening. You don't say this thing for the public and the guy to the game. You say it when you are running your live stream out. Not you see what the guy does. And the guy is hearing it. How do you want this person to be screaming?
We're still right here, and it is still live at the Abuja Center Court. Of course, it's the 46th CBN Senior Open Tennis Championship, and the biggest we have seen in the land. It is a national Grand Slam with the biggest prize money, the biggest participation, and as well as the biggest history in the game. We are still live here at the Nigeria Tennis Federation page on YouTube, also on Facebook. We also National Sports Commission on YouTube as well as on Facebook. Right here in the commentary box is the man with the golden voice, the voice of Nigeria, Grand Committee of the Fair Republic, Showing GCFR, Settle Sports. Making sure you have the very best of sport and entertainment. And I've got analysis coming through the general manager of Orem Tennis Academy. Talk about my very own John Richfield Dongo, aka JD. JD, what a way to fight back. I mean, you've seen what we experienced from Emmanuel, Akpan, Michael, and as well, especially from Ikenna Prosper Okonkwo, who has now shown that from last year to this year, there's been tremendous improvement from his tennis. Uh, he's found his way to come back, and
Yeah.
is now looking to tie it at 5 games all.
Yeah, he is, but you know, in that even Michael wouldn't want anything close to that happening. So it's honestly let's check out the points, but you can see the momentum is shifting a bit here. Momentum is shifting a bit. Look at those ground strokes.
And it's 40-30. And that is a point to tie it up for major count for Ikenna Prosper Okonkwo, the Orem sensation.
Sit down there, sit, don't go and
And he's now made it happen, hasn't he? It's a deuce. Oh, he's still looking for that point, but of course it's 5 games to 4 still to Emmanuel Akman Michael. But here now, still slugging out the 10th game in the first set. How extensive these two players have dragged it to the very end. Service. Oh, that's a fantastic hit. Oh, what a way to do that. In a match of this magnitude, that is exceptionally
That's
class.
the confidence right there. That's the confidence.
He's going in different strides, and you have to appreciate, you have to really look at what he plays right now and see how far he's come, how much he's matured, and how much of a quality his game has become. Talk about Ikenna Prosper Okonkwo.
No, he's fantastic right here. You can see the confidence in that forehand. He has no problem ever going for his shots. I think that's something that's very commendable. You know, in tennis, it's honestly a mental game. And right now, he's the one with the momentum. He's the one with the momentum right here. Oh, beautiful choice for points. Beautiful choice for points.
Well, it's another deuce as they continue to go ding dong right inside of the game. He has to earn it to make it 5 games apiece in the first set. Meanwhile, the opposition have got to earn it to make it first set in the bag already in the men's singles finals. Live here at Abuja Center Court. What a service. Uh-oh. Quite a letdown. So close, yet too far away. And it just couldn't make that stay within the lines.
Which one you passing me? Which one you passing me? Which one you passing me?
It's a hit.
Wow.
Tennis. This is tennis, baby. This is. It
That's
doesn't get
all
better.
tennis, baby. That's it right there.
Another deuce, and it is Ikenna Prosper Okonkwo, who is not giving up the cookie, and he's bringing it back and back and back, as it is now the 3rd deuce right in the 10th game. still looking to earn the game and fair at 5-all. But again, it's absolutely a fight you expect to reach the very finish with service. Oh, another great stuff. Really class act. He knew exactly what was going to happen. He knew how the rally was going to end, and he purportedly drafted and crafted it and made sure he was right at the right point to make sure he had the right hit to finish it for the point advantage now. And this could be the tie point for 5 game apiece.
Yeah, cool. That's an assassin you have right there, man. I promise you. The guy is cool under pressure. You see it. You see it every single time. He's really cool out there.
For 6-2, just like the Davnotch reality of last year. But of course, this has been. Is there to make the finish with his backhand, and he's done that times and times again. It talks about a masterclass act, something he must have mastered so well that he doesn't even have to butter. He does it seamlessly.
You know, he's setting up these points so well. You know, one thing even with tennis, they're moving each other left to right, but sometimes the person who approaches the net is the one who takes the point. It's fantastic box office tennis right here. And that's CBN tennis, maybe.
Yeah.
Not just Orem tennis.
That's Orem.
That's CBN tennis.
#3015. 30-15. Emmanuel Akpan Michael found a way to resurgent, and now he leads the way. But it is absolutely a close call. This men's singles finals. Maybe coming into this finals, you'd expect that Ikenna Okonkwo will be the underdog. Maybe he is the underdog perhaps, but of course, we've seen amazing tennis from both players, and at 5-all, you just cannot but agree that it is almost an equal call.
No, honestly, it is. What is the minor now? It's 30-15?
30-15.
Quiet, please. Thank you.
I just heard from the other match with Adesu and Bright that it's one set apiece. They're going into the final set right now.
Really expected. Really expected.
That's a Billie Jean player and a junior, you know. It's tough tennis out here. These young guys are really not here to play. They're playing their best.
Absolutely.
And you can see that even in this game, you know. No respect for the older man. You just want to show yourself.
30-all.
Well, it's 30 games all now, with Ikenna Okonkwo showing that he still can show some surprises in this game. Absolutely, it's been such of a quality. The improvement from these young stars, absolutely unbelievable as he continues to coast. But it is the Davis Cup player, Emmanuel Akpan Michael, who have the favoritism.
Can we have some quiet, please? Thank you.
That kick serve, even on the due side, is fantastic.
It's 40-30 to Emmanuel Michael. Surely he has to take this point and earn it for a game and go 6 games to 5. But of course, easier said than done. Oh, it was a perfect strike.
Ooh, what they call that good, that was fantastic.
It was absolutely good. It was a perfect liner, and it just doesn't get any better.
No, this is really must-see tennis. You know, if you're not actually here at CBN or even checking the stream, you are missing out on a lot. It doesn't get better than this.
And now we let you know that you can also be a part of the stream. We are live right on Nigeria Tennis Federation FMYSD on the YouTube channel. You can also join on our Facebook page. It is Nigeria Tennis Federation. And right on our Instagram page, you can find us on NTF _Tennis Nigeria. On the Instagram page, you find us on NTF _Tennis Nigeria. You have all the reels, all the imageries, and also all the short interviews exclusive just for your entertaining. Make sure you join in right there on the Instagram page right now on NTF _Tennis Nigeria to catch it on Instagram. While we are also on the portals of National Sports Commission, you catch us on the Facebook page and also on the YouTube channel. It is National Sports Commission, and that is where the action is equally live. Just to join me, particularly, you'll catch me at the GCFR show. The GCFR show, one word, THEGCFRSHOSW. SHOW, I couldn't even spell that. At THEGCFRSHOW, the GCFR show. You find it right there, and you can find the beautiful strokes and of course the strikes.
Someone needs to show us the winner's counter.
The winner's right. It's another juice. It's another juice. A ding dong affair. I mean, these two players have got personal scores to settle. I think it's beyond arm tennis right now because they are looking to earn national grade and national glory for themselves. And I think that's exactly why we see this immense competition between the both players.
Who doesn't want that prize money? I know. I mean, I would.
Well, Emmanuel Michael with a service, a deuce, and he's scored for a second serve, according to the umpire. Second serve. Oh, he struck it out.
It's long.
And it's advantage to Emmanuel Michael. Way too ambitious. That hit could have just marginalized it within the margins.
Yep. You know, he didn't need to go for it that much, but sometimes it happens. Maybe just a different feel. I think that's what advantage Michael. This is another game that has dragged on long.
I'm telling you.
We're gonna get to 3 deuces, I think, again. Or this is the second one.
This happens to be the third.
Oh, cool.
It is the third.
Wow.
It is the third. And Michael will
And that's
eventually
5-6.
6 games
Oh,
to
6 as
5
well,
in the first set. 11 games, and we are still counting. JD.
That's a tough match right here. You know, you play the practice matches on our courts, but they don't get this much tension, you know. At the end of the day, these are still 2 guys who are friends who will go back home and eat together.
Are you counting for everybody? Okay, please let it have his own too.
Oh, thanks so much, man.
Well, it's 6 games to 5, and let's feel the air. Well, it is a sensation right here on the court at Abuja Center Court. The sensation is all about the 46th CBN Senior Open Tennis Championship, and we are enjoying. Having played 11 games in the first set, who says one side is going to get it? It is an Orem Tennis Academy affair, and 6 games to 5 as we have Davis Cup player Emmanuel Akpan Michael having it by 1 game, edging the sensation of the moment, Ikenna Prosper Okonkwo. We return as Okonkwo will serve, perhaps much more to play.
New ball.
When we get back to it, it is the 12th game in the first set of the men's singles finals right here at the 46th CBN Senior Open Tennis Championship. It is live at Abuja Center Court, and it has absolutely been top contest. Keenly, it has been something that you wouldn't envisage coming into this one, but of course, the underdog story is not quite different from that of the favorites. But of course, we're enjoying the best of tennis explosion. But what we make right here is a case of a fight to the very finish.
Honestly, it is. You know, the game could honestly go any other way right now. But we're just here to enjoy it. I don't think you could actually see any better tennis in the country or the states than right here at the CBN finals. I really don't think you could.
Absolutely. But it's 15-0, courtesy of a double fault from Ikenna Prosper Okonkwo, who just couldn't put that service within range. We're also getting feeds from Court 1, where the women's singles final is also being embattled for between Adeswa Osabwe and
And Bright Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, yes, of course. 15:30. Looking pretty well for Emmanuel Akpan Michael, who has 1 point in front and as well as one game in the first set. Is taking it rally for rally, point for point, and going game for game to be able to do it for set, as it is another championship perhaps. But here, Ikenna Okonkwo knows that he's got so much to do and he's doing it just as expected. Good hit. 30 all. And they have it now to contend for 2 consistent points. But it's 6-5 to Emmanuel Michael, the Orem one. It's a possibility of an upset here today. There might be a new Orem one.
There could be a new Orem one.
There could be a new Orem one.
I don't know if Orem one is the bragging rights today, but you could honestly have Ikenna play a fantastic game and take this home. You know, playing on those circuits, not many Nigerians have been able to compete so well on J100, especially in Mexico. You know, at some point in the semis in the last week in Mexico, you had 2 Nigerians being part of the last 4 in a foreign country, and those 2 Nigerians were part of Orem Tennis Academy.
We're going to be talking about Oluwaseun Ogunsake pretty shortly. I mean, he has been amazing. I mean, what a run he's had. Unfortunately, he couldn't enter for the CBN, but again, what a run for Oluwaseun Ogunsake, the man who won the singles there at the J100 in Mexico. What a way for Seun Ogunsake.
You know, Seun is one of the hottest players, you know, coming out of Nigeria. You know, 11 point, I don't know what UTR. He's fantastic. The number one, he was the number 1 under 14 player in Africa when he was still an under 14 player. Currently, he's the number 1 under 16 player in Africa using the Confederation of African Tennis ranking. So he is no joke. The plan for him right now is to see how we can actually get him into playing the Junior Grand Slams next year. And even this year, if it comes, it comes. But next year would be honestly something where he would be targeting to do that. You get these guys into Junior Grand Slams and they do really well, it reflects positively on the whole country.
Absolutely. And that's a perfect hit for a perfect point, for a perfect game. And that makes it 6 games all. This is what you call a men's 6 apiece. And it's only 6 apiece. And it's only the underdog.
Advantage Michael in tiebreak now.
It's advantage Michael now. I mean, it's 2 points to love in the tiebreak. Well, it's still good. Oh, that's 3-love.
3-0, Emmanuel.
It's 3-0 to the Davis Cup player Emmanuel Akman Michael, who has actually kept his slate absolutely clean in this tiebreak. And expectations will be that Ikenna Okonkwo will start coming to the party. But he'll have to break the opposition serve to do that. Goes out and its first point is on the card.
3-1, Emmanuel.
3 points to 1 to Emmanuel Michael, and the first set is now in the depth of contest.
I think one thing we haven't even commended even this first set is the officiating, really. The officiating of this match has been fantastic. No player has even had anything to complain about.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I think we have a different umpire from regular faces coming to do justice on the bench. And I think that makes it for the generation we're talking about. These young lads who are coming in to take the stage. We also have new umpires also coming in to take the stage. And I think it all goes well for Nigerian tennis.
It is. Honestly, we need to invest so much more into tennis because it's going to be very positive from here on out, I promise you.
I mean, you look at the weather interruption we had earlier, and then you want to consider for a tournament that has lasted over 46 years, what would it mean for the Central Bank of Nigeria to be able to have us have an indoor tennis court? I mean, wouldn't that be the next level?
No, honestly, especially when you have this kind of thing happening. You know the months where it's going to rain and you have these big tournaments. If we actually could have some indoor courts, which I think could be closer than you would think, it would honestly be very perfect for Nigerian tennis. You know, these guys. One thing you don't get to see much is that when these guys travel outside, even Ikena in particular, they're able to play tennis at night. The lighting for all these courts, all these type of things, they're very important. You have indoor courts. You know, you could play at 2 a.m. Your training might never stop. So it honestly would really help. Another thing that could also help is even the possibility of having clay courts. You know, Abuja has no clay courts, and that's it. That's even a funny thing. You know, in Nigeria, you probably only have about 2 or 3 states where you have clay courts that are really good. So that's something that we should also be looking at because in the tennis season, it's not only hard courts they play.
Yeah, of course. Roland Garros, where we have a family making the 19th, of course.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So clay courts, indoor courts, and honestly, the development of these players will be more.
Well, it is 4 points to 2 to Emmanuel Michael in the tie break of the first set. And both players are really taking it to the wire. Good ball according to the umpire, and that is
4-3.
4-3 to Emmanuel Michael, who's now got service advantage for 2. The tie break in the first set. Men's singles finals.
Five-3, Emmanuel.
And Emmanuel will earn the first of his 2 services to make it 5 points to 3. Looking to quickly wrap it up.
Six three.
6-3. Set point for Emmanuel Michael. There will be Ikenna Okonkwo expected to come roaring back like a wounded lion. And that's another class act. Is that an ace? He's gonna have to do another service.
Six, four. Emmanuel.
6 points to 4. And it is still set points. It is still set point to Emmanuel Michael, who is at the receiving end of the service, coming through Ikenna Prosper Okonkwo. And the last point, and we're looking to put into this one as well into the bag. He's got to go for a second service.
Oh, and that's your first set.
First set.
And it's
Lovely. That was a fantastic set of tennis, Sean.
absolutely. Let's take it down there.
Okay.
Well, of course, we've come to the end of the very first set in the men's singles final. It has been an Orem Tennis Academy affair. And right here, what about we have experienced? It had to go through 13 games. Can you believe that? That's exactly the class of quality of the competition, all the contests that you get to experience. Right here with me, ladies and gentlemen, is the general manager of Orem Tennis Academy. I'm talking about no other than my very own man, John Rufield Dongo. Of course, JD, so far, let's talk about the first set real quick. What a contest, what a fight. The last time these two players were on the court, it was a case of 6 games to 2 in favor of the Davis Cup player, Emmanuel Akpan Michael. He eventually won the first set, but what a contest from the sensation, talk about Ikenna Prosper Okonkwo. Haven't seen how far he dragged the first set.
No, I think honestly you had a fantastic set of tennis. I think it shows a great thing for Nigerian tennis. If you can have this at CBN, even if it does come from Orem Tennis Academy, I think you have 2 fantastic competitors here today, and they played a fantastic game. You saw Ikenna come back in the first set. I think that shows a lot about the type of player he is. But you also can see a lot from the mature tennis that Michael Emmanuel plays. So honestly, I think we should be set for a fantastic second set.
Well, we're looking forward to getting into that. And make sure you join us right on the social media platform. We are live right on YouTube, on Facebook, and as well as on Instagram. You can join it right now on YouTube. It is Nigeria Tennis Federation, FMYSD. That is where the channel is. Make sure you get a subscribe, get a save, download, pause, play, take the control right at your fingertips. You can also join on our Facebook page. It is Nigeria Tennis Federation. On Instagram, we are there. NTF_tennis Nigeria. Make sure you take a picture for the gram, tag us, comment us, and make sure we get to find you a part of the conversation. We'll get back to the commentary box. You can also catch the action live on National Sports Commission, even as we look to enter into the second set. It is the men's singles finals ongoing, and we will also bring you information from the women's singles finals ongoing on court number 1. Well, we're going to have to trip, JD. Well, we're still making the trip down to court 1, where the action is in the women's singles finals, and we are still. Talk about the women's singles finals. It is the young Emma Bright set against WTA ranked 744, the highest women ranking in Nigeria tennis. This far, Osabue, who's come through from Chicago, Illinois, United States of America, to be a part of the national slam. One five.
do you know that can change their shirts for them, please?
Oh, okay.
They
How
need to
about
change those
after
people's
Mr. Joe,
shirts.
Mr. Joe, Mr.
They
Joe,
need to change.
Mr.
I've
Joe,
told the
Joe.
20th president
No,
now.
Mr. Joe can do that.
Who
Mr.
is
Joe.
the Joe?
Let's go. That's spiral. But that's like that's a national level tennis player. Right?
Absolutely. Stick around commentary here, right?
I
Yeah.
need to win.
Please don't take it up. Stick around.
I don't think.
This morning. For this one. How about bro? We don't mind. I came for the results, man.
This one, 3-6. 3-6 is what? No.
This one. Yes.
This one. It's 3 sets that we play
Yes.
now. 3-6.
Okay.
6-4, 6-1.
This one I did. Yes. Good afternoon, sir. Congratulations, girl.
I will be on my way now.
JD. Hi. Malta. Salute you, man. Alhamdulillah. Market. Hello, hello, hello.
Quiet, please. Thank you. Thank you.
This game is like sick of me.
Tell your girlfriend you're not seeing her today. Who carried my stuff now? No, now there are two now. Hey, who carried my stuff now?
Let me come back. I want to just see family.
Okay.
I'll come back in a minute.
See now. That's his own now. Don't carry my own ahead. Why would somebody do that? There's nothing. No, we don't think who will they talk his money? No, they couldn't have told you your own is here. According to what they told us, that they counted us.
Well, are we good?
News. Advantage Ukonkwo.
Thank you.
You see, in a bigger package.
News.
not yours in a bigger package.
More quiet, please. Thank you.
Amen.
Advantage, Emmanuel. Emmanuel. One game out, second set.
Well, of course, we're right back. It is still men's singles finals live here at the center court. The 46th CBN Senior Open Tennis Championship comes to the climax, and it is an amazing class of an act we've been able to experience. The first set gave us a total of 13 games, the maximum you ever see in any tennis encounter. And here between these two Orem Tennis Academy players, they were able to slug it out with Davis Cup player Emmanuel Michael edging 7-6-4 over Ikenna Okonkwo. It is a second set, and they are one game apiece as Ikenna Okonkwo is edging to be able to get his pound of flesh back, be able to play and stay as much as the opposition when it comes to major count of sets. It is still here, and under the voice of the man with the golden voice, the voice of the grand commentator of the Federal Republic, it's Sean Pablo GCFR, aka Samba Sport, bring you the very best of sporting entertainment. And we are right here in the commentary box, making sure you catch it as it goes down. The women's singles finals have just come to completion, and it is she was able to win it and become the national champion of the National Grand Slam here in the women's singles at the 46th Central Bank of Nigeria Senior Open Tennis Championship live at the Abuja Center Court. We are back on this men's singles final, and it is still in the second set, one game apiece, with Emmanuel Michael earning the first game set. It is 30-love in the third game of the second set. Well, it is a fight to the very finish. Those two players are quite familiar with each other. They played out last season of the Davnotch National Open. Emmanuel Michael was able to defeat Peter Okonkwo in the second round. 6-2, 6-love. But the tale has been entirely different despite their underdog losing on the first set. What a fight it was to be able to earn 6 games, and now one is strapped out. 40-15, game point for Ikenna Okonkwo still. Smashed against his own net, will have to go for a second serve. Ikenna Okonkwo, of course, the second serve comes in. And it's a prep drop down, and he's earned it 2-1. Okonkwo lead in the second set, but it's set now. And it's what a rally between the both players, and it's the first break in the second set. Well, it is a fight to come back here for Ikenna Okonkwo, who lost the first set with the extension of the 13th game involved 7-6-4 to Emmanuel Michael. With that set, he leads the match, but in this second set, Ikenna Okonkwo edging by 1 game. It is 2-1. Meanwhile, on court number 1, hostilities has been finalized in the women's singles with WTA ranked 744 all the way from the United States of America, Chicago, Illinois, Adesua Osaboye, winning it 3-6, 6-4, 6-1 over MM Bright Emmanuel. What a fight, even in the very final set. But of course, it is Adesua Osaboye who had to take it at the end of the day. We're all still in the men's singles finals, and it is here in the second set with Emmanuel Michael leading by 1 set. It is 2-1 to Ikenna Okonkwo in the second set. How far, my G? How the job? Sorry, man. Thank God.
Thank you.
Che. Che, I mean, come sit down for me, more talk small. I need you. I need you. Just come, I beg. I beg. You just come. Come on, analyze for me, please. Come on, analyze for me. We return back to the second set, and of course, it's going to be the second serve for Emmanuel Michael inside of this set.
Yes, I want to attend. What is traveling? I want to attend to. I want to solve many things.
Okay. And it's 15 love already. It's Emmanuel Michael who needs to get back and pair. And of course, the sun is out, and we must be grateful and glad about that. It's going to be straight down to the very finish, this men's singles finals, as we are going to be fighting to the very end. And it's an amazing finish. Emmanuel Michael making it 30-15. It was a perfect serve to draw in the opposition and eventually finish off by the net. Emmanuel Michael, the Davis Cup player, absolutely crafty in the act. Just knew what he had to do, did it and made no mistake. It was just exceptional how he did. "19 hits is what it took for the rally. And at the end of the day, Ikenna Okonkwo stayed very resilient to make it his own point and pair at 30 all. He's looking for a break. But again, Emmanuel Michael surely is the bigger name on the court who they expected to maintain momentum and keep his reputation at bay. But here, it is a fight to the very finish. As we have seen of the first set, with a maximum of 13 games, the most you will ever see in any tennis contest anywhere in the world. And these players are giving us a run for our money. It's 30 all. Smashed against his own net. Surely would have to go for a second serve. Emmanuel Michael rather have to go more cautious. He does. Ikenna Okonkwo with a liner. And he smashed against his net. Beautiful play from Okonkwo, who had to stay at the base. And it was just good enough to have the opposition coast to coast. And at the end of the day, to the net, and he had to get him committed. It is 30-40 break points for Ikenna Okonkwo. And it just might be edging with this one in the major count. Having earned it this far, 1 point will get it done. But it has to be this point. And yes, it does. Ikenna Okonkwo can turn it around. It's 3-1 now.
3-1, second set.
An amazing comeback from the underdog. And he's making it really happen for himself. He knows that he just had to keep the momentum. What a fight in the first set. No one gave him a chance. He didn't get to you. But of course, coming into the second, much more motivated. And he's inspired even to go further. 3-1 with a first break in the set. And he will be looking to holding on his serve, even as he will be heading for a 4-1. Easier said than done. Oh, that's a fine finish.
Number 10.
A Davis Cup player of his magnitude, given such a chance, he always will take it 99.9 times in 100 occasions. And Emmanuel Michael is no stranger to such opportunities. Surely will be hoping to turn the tides and keep the set by earning the serve. Oh, what a hit.
15 out.
15 all. A dominant forehand from Ikenna Okonkwo. And he's beginning to have his way now. Winning this set will automatically metamorphose into a final set where we're going to be having the biggest contest come to fore.
That's 15.
$30-15, it's Okonkwo heading and it's 40-15
40-15.
to the underdog, and he's already living the dream.
I think so. This one was too
And he's done it already to go 4-1.
Okonkwo leads 4-1, second set. First set, Emmanuel.
Well, we anticipated the final of this magnitude, and we are surely getting served, as it has been massive game for game, hit for hit, set for set, as both players can show that they've got game in them. And the class act is right on the court here at Abuja Center, because it is still the men's singles final of the 46th Central Bank of Nigeria Senior Open Tennis Championship. It was the first set, 7-6-4 to Emmanuel Michael. Here in the second, it has been a sensational turnaround for Ikenna Okonkwo, who has now broken the opposition, and with 4-1, He leads the way by 3. We will be here to see it all wrap up. And if he does win this set, there surely will be a final. But when we tell you the news in the women's singles, it is Adesua Osabo here, who has taken it 2-1 over Amen Bright Emmanuel. 3-6, 6-4, 6-1. The Americana makes it for the National Grand Slammer. We're back on the men's singles finals. It is still between the Orem Tennis Academy and Fiesta, as it is Orem 1 versus Orem Sensation. Don't forget to join us on our social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We are live, Nigeria Tennis Federation, on both YouTube and Facebook. And on Instagram, it is NTF_Tennis Nigeria to catch all the action, all the imageries, and as well as all the gram. Join in right now, and as well as National Sports Commission on YouTube, Facebook, and as well as on Instagram. Let's get back to the game. 4-1. Iken Narokoko.
Well, it's really an amazing stuff, but of course Adesua has actually taken it, and like she said, she likes to stress herself. But of course, congratulations, 3-6, 6-4, 6-1. I think the final set actually pronounced how dominant and how commanding she really was, especially how she wrapped it up. Congratulations again. Where's the champagne? Back to the men's singles finals. It is now 15-love to Emmanuel Michael. He has the first set, 7-6-4. But of course, it is the second set in play. And it's Iken Narokoko who is turning it around, doing the unbelievable, the unexpected, an underdog story against this opposition. The last time they played, it was a deficit of 2-love. It was 0-6-2, 6-love against Iken Narokoko. But today, he has been able to turn the tide around while losing out in a highly contested first set. He is in charge of the second, 4-1 for the underdog. It's 30-15. Slightly open the game, but it's Emmanuel Michael who is with the lead. 30 all. Big service from Emmanuel Michael, and it's gone in there to finish at the base. Oh, what a rally. He's got to finish it off. Emmanuel Michael had to put his eyes on the prize, and that's just how we had to do it, to making sure he earns the point at 40-15. And it is just 1 point away from earning the game, and to bring it very much marginal at 2-4, the second set. There's good points for the Davis Cup player. Surely will have to earn it to make it 2-4. But he's done it.
Then, Emmanuel. Okonkwo is 4 games to 2. Second set.
4 games to 2 now, the second set. With Emmanuel Michael earning the game to stay within by 2. Quite a trying time for the Davis Cup player in the set. It has been broken once, and that is a difference in here. Fine finish. 15 love from the very first service. And he just made it look seamless how he dispatched the result to get the point. Ikenna Okonkwo. Oh, that is just brilliant. Tailor-made measurements. Couldn't have been better than that. And that's exactly what you would expect in a class match of this nature.
I do well. I'm doing a very good job. You know, I just stand back.
Oh, yes.
You are recording something. No, go ahead.
It's 30 love to Ikenna Okonkwo, whose momentum continues to rise. And another point to count. It's 40 love, and it might just go flawless in the game. Ikenna Okonkwo played the CBN in 2023, and he could only make it to the round of 16. The second round, where he lost out to Kani Saboa, Nigeria's number 2. But here today, he's found his way into the finals, and he's doing exceptionally well for himself. It's been unbelievably a different character from what we saw last year, especially when he faced up against his opposition at the Dabnoj National Open. Also in the second round, where he lost out 2-6, love 6. Oh, he's gone flawless to make it 5 games to 2.
Okonkwo is 5 games to 2. Second set. First set, Emmanuel.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to welcome you back again at the Abuja Center Courts. And we have now been experiencing a ding-dong affair right in the men's singles finals, where we've seen the winner of the first set finding himself far behind right in the second set. It was a reality that played out in the first set, where Emmanuel Michael had it 5 games to 2, only for Ikenna Okonkwo to raise himself back at 5 games all before 6 all, and then giving up the cookie in a tie break. But here it is Ikenna Okonkwo, the underdog, doing it massively well to lead it by 3 games, make it 5 games to 2 in the second set, as the resurgence is on the cards for the underdog. But here he knows that he has to win it for there to be a final set. Ladies and gentlemen, in the women's singles finals, Adesua Sabohe already is crowned champion, winning it in the final set 3-6, 6-4, 6-1. The Americana wins the National Grand Slam. And we are back on the center court while the men are slugging it out. We'll be having a medal presentation just after this finals. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay with us. Well, back into it. It's time for the second set perhaps to be wrapped up. It is 6, make it 7 of games being contested, and the difference of 2, or make that 3, is in between, with Emmanuel Michael, the
favorite here with just 2 games. You wouldn't expect that to be, but again, he served in a big one to earn the first points in the 8th game of the second set. 15 love.
Give me the women.
Service from Emmanuel Michael is going with a big right, and is another winner from the man. 30 all, just as Ikenna Okonkwo went flawless.
Emmanuel.
He just might be going flawless as well. And of course, he's expected to do so if he wants to get his confidence back and be able to switch momentum. Very, very important. Imem Bright, Emmanuel. And this one is Sabu here. The Sabu here. Here. Hiem. Buo.
Okay.
40-15, a resounding game he's playing out in this one to be able to come back commandingly. And of course, he has to do so. He knows that he's got no time. If he has to win this set and make it a 2 straight, this men's singles finals, Emmanuel Michael trailing by 2 games to 5. It's going to be a tall call if you ask me. But if anyone is going to be able to do that, Emmanuel Michael is the man. And he's gone it 3 games to 5 now. But it is still Ikenna Okonkwo in the set, having the edge by 2 games, 5-3, and he will just be looking forward to wrapping it up by winning the serve and making it 6-3, bouncing back into the men's singles finals, and the final set will promise an explosion. Great hits. Oh, that is a massive winner. 15 love. Points. And it will be 1 apiece on major points. And it will be 1 apiece on major counts. The underdog surely binging on belief. And he is doing exceptionally well for himself. Coming through from Mexico, where he played the ITF Junior Circuit J200, finishing in the 2nd round in the boys singles, and also played out the semifinals of the boys doubles in J200. And after that week, Ikenna Okonkwo had to head on for J100, where he played the semifinals in the boys singles, eventually becoming champion in the boys doubles, which metamorphosed into a super high rise of 67 points up. From 298 spots, he moved to 231st. Good touch. He will have to look to return that. It's gone out. 40-30. It is just 1 point now to make it 1 set. And an underdog story on the cards for Ikenna Okonkwo. That is even doing it better than he lost. What a slice, and he's done it! It is the second set to Ikenna Okonkwo at 6-3. Only 9 games involved. The initial set saw 13, but how about that for the underdogs? It is 1 set apiece for major count. The first set had to go 13 games. The second has now had to wrap up at 9. And it's about the underdog changing and, of course, twisting this reality, making sure that there will be a final set. An explosion is on the cards, and you just cannot avoid this. You just cannot expect anything more This is Oliver Twisted. The first set won by Emmanuel Michael, the Davis Cup player, at 7 games to 6 score. And he had to do that after a long stretch, and the stretch courtesy of the underdog Ikenya Okonkwo, who has just returned from Mexico from last week. And he had to do the second set resoundingly with a 3-game win in it. 6-3, he took it, breaking the opposition in the Bs. It's going to be a final set where we're going to be crowning the champion of the National Grand Slam, the 46th CBN Senior Open Tennis Championship. It comes down to the Abuja Center Court. Make sure you join on our live stream. We are live on YouTube. We're equally live on Facebook and as well as on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Join in right now. Subscribe, like, and make sure you comment your conversation. It is Nigeria Tennis Federation, Nigeria Tennis Federation on Facebook and as well as on YouTube. Subscribe now and help us grow the community. We are equally on Instagram for the gram, NTF_Tennis Nigeria, NTF_Tennis Nigeria. You can take a picture, tag us, comment, and make sure you are a part of the conversation. We get back to the business, and this will be the final set in the men's singles finals of the 46th CBN Senior Open Tennis Championship.
Final set. Emmanuel to serve.
Well, returning back, it's going to be the final set where we're definitely going to ascertain who will become the ultimate champion of the National Grand Slam here today, the 46th edition of the Central Bank of Nigeria Senior Open Tennis Championship is all coming to an apex climax, and only one player will be crowned champion of the national showpiece, and this man will be the man of the year. This man will get the most prize money of the year. This man will get the biggest point of the year. This man will be the superstar of the season. Who would it be? Welcome to the final set here at Abuja Center Court. We are still live, and it is absolutely lively, brought to you by Nigeria Tennis Federation. Also, a huge sponsor from the Central Bank of Nigeria for the 46th time, and they come even best at this. It is here in the commentary box from the man with the golden voice, the voice of Nigeria, grand commentator for the Republic, Sean Pop, the GCFR, aka Sound of Sport, making sure you have the best of sporting entertainment anywhere in the land. Back to it. The final set in the first game. It is Emmanuel Michael, the Davis Cup player, getting us on the way. Very cautious play from both players. They know how important it is to stay calm. A question of character is always required in the final set, but that's gone out. And it's point to Emmanuel Michael.
15-30.
It's 15-30. His first point in the final set. Our expectations here will be that it's going to run riot in this final set. Emmanuel Michael with the serves again. He's going for a bullet one. Oh, that's a massive hit. He has to return it back to the same coast where he had got him coasted. Of course, it's about the mind game in this. It's something beautiful to see. And when it comes to the four, you just must appreciate 30-all Emmanuel Michael. Another service from him. It's gone for the line. Oh, the finish. Unexpected. That is a massive kill.
20-40.
30-40. It is the first game in the final set, and it's not too early for a break point for Ikenna Okonkwo in here. One will do, and that one might be the very first of great stuff to come from the underdog. But Emmanuel Michael, very experienced, national team player, Davis Cup player. He knows how important it is to stay in it. Look at that! Oh, it's got out. It's a deuce.
Deuce.
It is just what you expect. They know that they have to extend it to the very limit. It's defining the laws of physics here, making sure that they stretch it to the very extreme of the elasticity. And it's Emmanuel Michael's service again to come, hopefully. First serve.
You are Roby, you are Roby. Roby. If I call Roby, you are the one.
Oh, he is absolutely lucky to have that go all the way off the bound. Both players slicing through. And it's advantage to Ikenna Okonkwo yet again. Surely will be expecting to end the point and put the game to bed. Oh, smart tennis. This is just brilliant.
Deuce.
It's a second deuce in the first game of the final set, and it's a question of who wants it more. Pendulum continues to swing. It's not going to be balanced anywhere. The question of a consistency of two, and that's only going to be it to take it. Emmanuel Michael has got the experience, is the bigger name here. He's got the advantage.
Advantage Emmanuel.
Huge advantage for Emmanuel Michael. And it's for him to be able to rake it up, wrap it up, and take up the first game in the final set. It's not expected to throw caution to the wind. And that was what Ikenna just did. And he had to be paid and served in the same coin. It's first game to Emmanuel Michael in the final set, as they are about to give us another spectacle with two deuces in it. And there will be another. Both players are now looking very exhausted. It's not about how they can hold on. Endurance will play a part. It's going to be persistency. It's going to be the ability to always stay in the now that will matter most. Well, he's smashed against his own net for the very first service. Ikenna Okonkwo, second serve made better. And that's a point already. 15 love to the underdog. Chasing the sets from behind, having dropped the first game, came close to breaking. But he has to And now see off his own serve to be able to pay it one major, one minor, and a piece. 30 love. Middle seamless. Ikenna Okonkwo. Quite a technical play he just executed. And you look at that and you talk about how easy it appeared to the eyes, but it was just about the technique. All wrapped it up in the spin of the service and was able to do the magic. Ikenna Okonkwo surely will have to keep it coming. He's going to have to go for a second serve. He's going out 30-15. First point for Emmanuel Michael in the second game of the final set. Haven't won the first. Fault. He's going to have to serve again. The second serve. 40-15. Oh, that's amazing! Amazing stuff from Emmanuel Michael. What a way to stay in charge in front of adversities. What a brilliant play. It's a perfect forehand, and that required no return whatsoever. It is 40-30. That's just exactly how you're going to get it done. With the experience he's got, you'd expect nothing less from the Davis Cup player. He's always have a way of showing off in times of challenges. Emmanuel Michael, and hopefully he might just pull through today. And he's found a way to deuce. Back-to-back points to be able to bring this game alive. Emmanuel Michael resuscitates. Is a take of momentum. And he's turned around his fortune. 3 points on the bounce for Emmanuel Michael. And he's now gotten the advantage for a break point even in the second game of the final set. And surely now he might just need just 1 point. He has to keep his eyes right on the prize to be able to get that done. It's not going to be now. It's not going to be this one. Class for class, game for game, technique for technique. Ikenna Okonkwo could also come to the party, and it's a deuce. Oh, these are the kind of points that players hardly celebrate, and they always have a way to show sportsmanship when they earn points of this nature. And Okonkwo is also lucky to have advantage. Smashed against the net, and he could have dropped anywhere, but it was perfectly placed for the advantage. Both players exacting the same technique. It's been coast to coast from both players, and it's gone out. It's one game apiece, one set apiece. There is no separation between these two players. Major and minor, they are all tied. It's all squared in the men's singles finals of the 46 CBN Senior Open Tennis Championship live at Abuja Center Court. It's really getting sick and seeing it. And naturally expected to come in this fashion. But it's even better the view. Oh, it's just not going to get it right. So unfortunate. He knows that he had the game, he had the point, but he just didn't have the right technique. Needed to have raised his ambition a little bit higher. Surely now I'll be looking to go for a return to momentum. Kenny Okonkwo with his 15 love to Mrs. Michael, and it's 30 love now. What's it? To Emmanuel Michael. Beg your pardon. Forty love. And he might be heading for a flawless fit in the game to take the lead again. Emmanuel Michael, 1 point to go, 2 games to 1 in the final set. The national team character. He's giving everything. He has to give even more in a match of this magnitude. Game, 2 games to 1. Emmanuel Michael edge in the final set. One set apiece for both players in the final set, and it's 2 games to 1 to the one who came in as the bigger name, Emmanuel Michael. Well, of course, it has been a great finals we've been experiencing here in the men's singles for the 46th CBN Senior Open Tennis Championship. And as it sticks at the moment, it is 2 games to 1 to the one who is known as Oram 1, with Oram Sensation having a bounce back with a service to come. But in this final set, surely we'll be getting our champion. Do join us on the social media platform, Instagram, ATF Tennis Nigeria. Do it for the gram. On YouTube and as well as Facebook, Nigeria Tennis Federation. We are there live. You can also join us at National Sports Commission, YouTube, Facebook, and as well as Instagram. And just in case you want to catch up with me personally, get on right now at the GCFR show on TikTok, and as well as every other social media platform to get plugged in. Anyway, so we're back into it, and it's Ikenna Okonkwo who is expected to serve. He's made it look quite easy. How he was able to play himself in to a very nice position to be able to finalize with a smash. And it was brilliantly done. Ikenna Okonkwo with 15 love from his first serve. 30 love. He's raking up the numbers, increasing his lots.
It's
30-15, and he's gathering gradually. Ikenna Okonkwo trailing in the set. 2 games to 1 to Emmanuel Michael. He's gone out, and it's 30 all. It's 30 all to Emmanuel Michael, who surely, gradually raking it up to be able to get it into the winning space. But what a contest we've seen today. Oh, that's brilliant. And he's got out. It's 30-40. Break points for Emmanuel Michael here, and it just might be a chance to take the lead yet again. And a way to do that, he had to put his eyes on the prize, stayed very keen, and when he had to come to the net, he quickly got out of momentum. Ikenna Okonkwo being very careful. He's gone out, and it's deuce.
Yes.
Just looking to saving the day. Ikenna Okonkwo in the game. He has to now find the fortitude to fudge.
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel Michael finding a way to get him back to winning ways, and it's earned 1 point to stay at break points. Pretty important to do that. And smart stuff.
Hills.
Deuce the back, the second deuce, and the second serve for Ikenna Okonkwo, who is heading for his second game in the final set, with Emmanuel Michael leading the way 2-1. It's been a whole lot to get here. 3 weeks of unforgettable tennis. Before that, we also had 2 long weeks of the Junior Circuit World Tennis Tour, ITF J30, where an orphan, Lucky Danjuma, having won in Accra, Ghana, had to win both legs to be able to ascertain as Nigeria's junior #1. And eventually he had to take it up to the VEMP, where he had to play the finals of the VEMP National Open before we had to do the Davnoch National Open. And this is the climax, the National Grand Slam, the biggest on point and prize money, the most participated, the most historical, the Central Bank of Nigeria Senior Open Tennis Championship, and it's the 46th. Can you believe that? I wasn't even born when it was started. And that's big. That's pretty big.
Hills.
Deuce. And for the third time, he's got to find his footing. He's got to bring his bearing. He can now conquer here. And there he goes.
Advantage Okonkwo.
Advantage he has, and he will be looking for one hit to make it his game. One set apiece. And of course, in the final set here is 2-1 to the Davis Cup player Emmanuel Michael. It's a lob, and he's managed to put him in with doing. Oh, and he's fluffed it all together.
Hills.
Another deuce, and it's for the 4th time. Absolute contest. Kinley, they are in it, and no one is ready to give up the cookie. Cautiously they thread, but someone has got to give in. Who will it be? Ikenna Okonkwo with a service advantage of his. No one is looking to have it, but he has to go for a second serve now. We're looking to avoid double fault. Goes out, advantage Okonkwo.
Advantage Okonkwo.
He now knows that one hit can do it, but it's a question of sustenance for both players now, as they must have totally outstretched themselves in this final. Oh, there's a whole lot more in it, not just for pride, not just for prestige, not just for the prize money. There's something bigger. It's a lot more personal for these two.
Next. Listen.
They come from the same tennis academy. They've actually had their history in the past, and here they know that the future could start its writing from here. And so they know that they have to put everything in it. The die is cast. A smart play, and it's 2 games apiece.
Okonkwo. 2 games or final set.
Absolutely out of reach, and Emmanuel Michael had no response. But it will be Ikenna Okonkwo who ties it up, as it is now absolutely squared. 1 all major, 2 all minor in the final set. Emmanuel Michael here with the service. It's a strong return from Ikenna Okonkwo, who couldn't return back.
Ikenna.
Well, earlier on today, speaking with Ikenna Okonkwo, he was very, very crystal clear about the pattern of play of Emmanuel Michael, who gives you the kind of returns that looks like a first serve. Absolutely strong and dominant with a lot of speed and a lot of power. And we've just seen that in the last hit. Second serve. Oh, they smashed against the net.
30 love.
Endurance is now on the count,
30-15.
and it's 30-15. His first point in the game. Is there any hope?
Quiet, please. Thank you.
It goes out
40-15.
40-15, and it's 1 point to make it 3 games to 2 for Emmanuel Michael. Gradually, slowly, but absolutely steadily. Oh, what about that? That is just brilliant.
40-30.
Slippery slope, and the opposition had no way to cope. Massive stuff from the underdog, Ikenna Okonkwo, and he is still in the game. But he has to just keep that coming, but he's looking quite worn out. How far, how long can he go now? Emmanuel Michael with the service to come, and he's still at game point. That does it. That settles it. 3 games to 2, Emmanuel Michael.
Emmanuel is 3 games to 2. Final set.
The final set is gradually coasting to a climax as we cannot wait. We expected this party to be over at 1 p.m. or 2, but right here we are, still having hostilities at 6. Tell you what, it might be up to 8 p.m., ladies and gentlemen. A subtle entertainment for you. And you know that right at the Abuja Center Court is where dreams are made of. And we just cannot afford to take low for a class. It is always top class or nothing. And that's what you see on the court right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the last time these two players got on the court, it was 6-2, 6 love. But right here, there's already a final set, and the 46th is going to experience much more of an explosion as we continue to climax into it. Right here, 3-2, Emmanuel Michael. It's Emmanuel Michael having the edge of the game. He won the first set 7-6-4. Lost the second set with Ikenna Okonkwo taking it 6-3. But here in the final set, it has been an absolute dominance from both players as they've held their services. Ikenna Okonkwo has held 2, hoping for the third in his service. Emmanuel Michael has had 3 out of 3, and it leads the way 3-2. 15 love to Ikenna Okonkwo is the final set. This is where the cookie will crumble. Best believe that. Take it to the bank. Not central bank now, but to the bank. Even central bank, and you cash out twice as nice. Oh, what about it?
15-30.
It's 15-30. And Emmanuel Michael is turning the tide around. He just is the man to do that. He went silent during Vamp National Open, almost silent during Davnotch National Open, but he is here, and with a loud roar, he is making a huge claim at the biggest national Grand Slam of the CBN National Open. What a way to do that as well. It's a break point for him. Just might be able to do that now. Emmanuel Michael. That's it. That is how you play.
15-14.
Just one more, and he will have his break with 2 points as well to his advantage. As it sticks at the moment.
15 love.
Sorry, Sean, is it possible to get a copy of this one? Is it possible to get a recording of this one? Sorry. How can we arrange that? Can we talk about after?
I'll send you the link. Give me your number. I'll send you the link. Give me your number.
Okay.
We're right back into it. Emmanuel Michael. Oh, the first set gave us this reality of 5-2. But this one is got to scramble for it. It's got to let it go. Oh, this is kind of experiences you see when you got tired arms and weak legs. And that's exactly what Ikenna Okonkwo is experiencing right now. It's been a tough call for the underdog, but kudos to the young man who has come all the way from junior circuit, his very first senior tournament, and what a way to introduce himself on the big platform of national tennis. And he's giving it a very good fight. Well, right here, right now, it's Emmanuel Michael, the Davis Cup player, showing why he is a class act in this fixture. Oh, what a way as well. Good trap. He's gone for the diagonal. He's gone for the liner, vertical finish. And that is how you play. It's all done. It's about plotting the graph, and when you have all the right indices working right for you, you just might get it right. Ikenna Okonkwo, he didn't get it right. Playing coast to coast will demand exploiting every areas of the court, the baseline to the left and the right, and as well as the mid-court, the left and the right. And Ikenna was able to do that just right for the point. Smash his own nets. Emmanuel Michael just have to stay alert for the second serve. Slides it. Step to finish. Oh, that's a rich.
40-15.
40-15, and he's about to repeat the first set reality where we had it 5-2 by Emmanuel Michael, and only 1 point will bring back that reality. And he knows that he can. The Davis Cup player have shown so many quality to earn his berth in the national team. And it's the kind of player you experience. He gave us a very memorable win over John Locke during the Davis Cup Group 2 here in this court. Emmanuel Michael announced himself resoundingly in that tournament, and ever since, it's been at the top radar. It's going for a fault. He's going to have to do second serve. We'll have to get that one accurate. Caution has to be paid. Talk about that touch. It was spot on and perfect, and it's enough to earn the game at 5-2. It is your man now. Oh, just one more game, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get set and done for a tale we got started as early as 9 a.m. But it's 6 p.m. here, ladies and gentlemen, and I just cannot tell you more. But right here, you just might have your champion just in a question of one more game. But Ikenna Okonkwo has been the spice of surprises. So what else can you expect? Talk about being the spice of surprises. Ikenna Okonkwo came from 2-5 to make it 5-all. And would you expect that now? Maybe a bit of variables will be in question, the energy, the footwork, the arms. But if anybody has done that, he's shown it. Can he do it again? 5-2 in the final set. It's Emmanuel Michael. He defeated this dude in the last time they played. The Davis Cup player had to do it 6-2, 6-love at Davnotch 2024. And here in the 46th Central Bank of Nigeria Senior Open Tennis Championship, Emmanuel Michael is only one game away from being the champion. Ikenna Okonkwo, what does he have to bring to the table? What can he do now? That's an ace, but it's going out. According to the umpire, it's going to be a second serve. $15-love.
15-love.
Surely will have to hold his service if he wants to keep hope alive. Kenner Okonkwo. Grand Slam.
Presentation
First, the players. It's no interview. It's just the players, just the winner appreciating the. No, we can't do the first. He has to speak. He will speak first. After he finishes speaking, the downstroke will come in. He will speak first before the presentation.
Wait, Zaradin is only because of time. Because of time, we are streaming out something. Because of time, sincerely. Normally, the normal thing is but we are running out of light. So we are starting immediately.
So no downstroke. They should now, man. They are paying for this.
5-10 minutes.
Just 5 or 10 minutes. It's okay.
Not even 10. 5 minutes.
Time is fine.
I really appreciate.
Yes. Yeah. Once it's done, plug in. Mayor, right? Mayor. Let's do this, man.
Also, my team.
I was learning a lot.
Oh man, see no boss. I'm loyal, man.
My management, all of you, thank you very much for supporting me. I really appreciate it. Thank you, coaches. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. And also the sponsor of CBN Championship. I want to say a big thank you to you all for making this possible. Thank you all. Thank you very much. One last thing, I need to say your name. Every round is the sound in the ears of everyone. Here is Michael Emmanuel, aka Appa. Number one, all right.
Congratulations, Emmanuel! Congratulations to Emmanuel Michael. He's a champion. He didn't show through for Feb National Open. Didn't come through for that much. But right here, when it mattered most, he showed up and he took it. Let us have to do it for championship. Congratulations again. We're going to be having the cultural troupe entertain us for 5 minutes, and afterwards we'll get down there. But ladies and gentlemen, to join on the medal presentation and ceremony, help me welcome from the Central Bank of Nigeria. He's going to sign my check later on today. Mr. Mayor, it's a pleasure. Sean, yes, Sean.
As a way of closing this pulsating, electric, and of course amazing competition tonight, we have our finest dance troupe here to entertain us tonight before we present the trophy and medal.
That's it. That guy's a bad guy, bro. Don't let him go. Bad guy.
Am I still on? We're still on.
Please, one more time, put your hands together for this amazing dance troupe here to entertain us tonight. To mark the end of the 46th edition of the CBN Senior Open Tennis Championship, it is my pleasure to ask everyone to please rise up on our feet as we take the national anthem in honor of our great country, Nigeria. Please rise up on your feet as we take the national anthem.
Hold on, please, Mr. DJ. Please hold on. Please, may we be on our feet for the national anthem as we celebrate pride, integrity, and prestige. Please. Mr. DJ now.
Our own native land. Thank you. That's enough. Thank you very much. Please let's put our hands together for ourselves.
So we're together on it.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, follow you.
When it comes to this, let me just recognize.
The Deputy Governor of Corporate Services, Ms. M.M. Soro, who is ably represented today by the Acting Director of the Corporate Communications Department of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Mrs. Hakama Sidi Ali. The National DG, National Sports Commission, also ably represented today by Ms. Mbora Mpana, the Director of Federations and Elite Athletes Department of the Commission, and also the President, Nigerian Tennis Federation, Engineer Ifedayo Akidoju. You are all welcome.
One more time.
We welcome everyone to the final of the 46th edition of the CBN Senior Open Tennis Championship here at the National Stadium. My name is Mayowa, doing the honors of being one of the amazing masters of the ceremony here. And with me I have one of the finest.
Thank
you. You will agree with me that he has been doing wonderfully well today and trying to keep us abreast of this wonderful game. Please let's put our hands together for him. He has done very well today. Thank you so much. I'd like to also quickly recognize the presence of some very important persons in our midst today. We have in our midst the former DG, Nigerian Governors Forum, Mr. Ashishana Okaru in our midst. Please let's put our hands together for him. Also in our midst, we have a board member of the Nigerian Tennis Federation, Mr. Owosheni Matthew. Mr. Owosheni Matthew, please let's celebrate.
You're welcome, sir.
Good to have you. We also have a very good friend of the Tennis Federation here in Nigeria, the Director, International Tennis Academy, Mr. Godwin Kenka, in our midst today. Let's appreciate him. Good to have you here tonight.
Welcome, Mr. Kenka.
Thank you. Also, very quickly, I'd like to recognize the presence of all the CBN executives in our midst today. All CBN executives, please let's put our hands together for all the executives here of the Central Bank of Nigeria, and also one of the engine room of this wonderful competition, talking about the Secretary General of the Nigerian Tennis Federation. Please put your hands together for Mr. Ali Shava. Thank you very much. And also all the referees and umpires. It's important to recognize also their efforts towards the success of this event. Please put your hands together for all umpires, all the referees, and of course the gentlemen of the press. Thank you for coming. Ball boys, yes, the ball boys. Please put your hands together for the ball boys.
Absolutely, the ball boys.
Done very well today. Thank you very much. And very quickly, we are going straight to inviting for her remark the All right, we'd like to quickly ask all players to come into the center court, as we have seen the umpires also coming in. All players.
All the players who have participated in the finals, be it doubles or singles. All the players, Blessing Anuna, Ekpeyon Rebecca, Moses Favor, Aina Goodness, Emmanuel S.M. Bright, and Adesua Osabo here. We equally invite Emmanuel Michael and Kani Seboa, Ikechukwu Iloputa, and Michael Chima, Emmanuel Michael, and as well as Okonkwo Ikenna. Please, all the players, please, kindly find your way on the court and be here just back in the net. All the players, let's have you please. And this one, proceed. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Sean. Taking us further this evening, it is my pleasure to welcome for his address the President of the Nigerian Tennis Federation, Engineer Ifedayo Akidoju. Please put your hands him up.
all dignitaries here present, especially the chief sponsor of the event, the Central Bank of Nigeria. This is the 46th edition of this event. It has turned out to be the longest and very stable tennis event in the history of Nigeria.
So which one
I
is
think
one
Central
camera is
Bank
off now?
deserves a round of applause.
Absolutely.
For 2 years, we missed this event, but it came back this year. Courtesy some very hard-working, I dare say, women. I won't mention their names because they are here. But let me especially appreciate Mrs. Akano Sidi Ali, our acting director of corporate services, and her able team for bringing back Central Bank after 2 years. I can guarantee you that we will hold them bumper to bumper such that they will never leave us again. We will continue to host these events year in and year out. So thank you very much, Central Bank. Thank you, the players that took part in this event. The level we have all seen was very high. We saw the finals. And I want to especially thank Mr. Okari. I can't stop thanking you. The 2 players that played the men's finals today are discoveries from his academy, the Orem Academy. One of them is the #1 there, and the second one is the #2. But it was not the one that grew them. We started somewhere, and he took them over, and he's doing very well with them. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Orem Academy. Thank your entire team. You took one of our very best, Coach Rotimi Akinloye, John Atiomo, Babatunde Abe, and a whole lot of them, and their works are showing. I'd like to thank other dignitaries here present. Presidents of clubs, Abuja Country Club, Mabila Club, City Club, ABB Club, TYB Club, and all clubs in Abuja that are ably represented here. The board members of the Nigerian Tennis Federation that are here, I thank you for coming. I equally thank the Secretary General. Most importantly, I want to thank this cream of officiating officials, from the referee to the chair umpires to the line judges, for the wonderful work that they did all through this event. You will know that you will remember from the first day of the event till today, we have rain delays, but they were able to manage, and by the grace of God, we were able to have a beautiful tournament. Gentlemen of the press, I cannot appreciate you more. You are wonderful. You are our strong backbone. You disseminate information rightly to the outside world, and for this we say thank you. My boss, the National Sports Commission, and the chairman, the DG, ably represented here by the acting director of FID, Madam Mbora,
You are highly, highly, highly appreciated. You never leave us. You are always around us. You are always with us. You are always behind us. You are always in front of us. You are always by our side. You are always by our left. You are always by our right. Everywhere, you. Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. So, I want to just close by saying this is one of the best central bank events that we have had in a long time. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies.
Thank you so very much. A round of applause for the Nigeria Tennis Federation President, also the Vice President of the Confederation of African Tennis. Thank you so very much, Engineer Fedayo Akidoji. From there, we move on straight to hear from the National Sports Commission, and here representing the Director of the National Sports Commission, ladies and gentlemen, is the Director and Elite Athlete Department, Mama Bora Nkana. You have to clap for Mama right now.
Governor of Central Bank. The Governor of Central Bank. Who is ably represented here from communications.
Don't go.
The board members of the Nigerian Tennis Federation. These have been the greetings of my superiors to the Central Bank, the closing ceremony of the Central Bank of Nigeria. A mother who has a son should be able to know what it took to raise such children to become 46. So I want to say thank you, Central Bank, for it is not easy.
rise from obscurity to become national and international champions. This enduring legacy is one we cherish deeply. In furtherance of our vision, the CBN Junior Tennis Tournament was launched in 2006 to serve as a nursery for grooming young talents who will graduate with this prestigious Senior Open. I'm pleased to note that some of today's senior finalists were once champion on the junior stage, a true testament to the value of continuity and investment in youth. Over the past 10 days, we have witnessed thrilling matches, fierce determination, discipline, and the spirit of sportsmanship. Every athlete who participated is a champion, and I commend you all for your resilience and commitment. You have not only competed, you have inspired. Beyond the courts, the Central Bank of Nigeria remains passionate about the holistic development of the Nigerian youth. We recognize sports as a powerful platform, not just for entertainment, but for empowerment, engagement, and national integration. This belief drives our numerous youth-focused initiatives, such as the Youth Entrepreneurship Development Program, the MSME Development Fund, the Agri-Business Investment Scheme, Creative Industry Financing Initiative, Tertiary Institution Entrepreneurship Scheme, and others aimed at nurturing innovation, entrepreneurship, and self-reliance among youth. We encourage young Nigerians to explore and benefit from this